Let's discuss interviewing worry. Worry is one of the most common emotional causes of disease in our society. The extremely rapid and radical social changes that have occurred in Western societies in the past decades have created a climate of insecurity and anxiety in all spheres of life. Of course, there are also people who, because of pre-existing disharmony of the internal organs, are very prone to worry, even about very minor incidents in life. For example, many people appear to be very tense and worry a lot. On close interrogation about their work and family life, often nothing of note emerges. They simply worry excessively about trivial everyday activities and tend to do everything in a hurry and be pressed for time. This may be due to a constitutional weakness of the spleen, heart, or lungs, or a combination of these. Worry nuts qi, which means it causes stagnation of qi, and it affects both the lungs and the spleen. The lungs because one is worried, breathing is shallow, and the spleen because this organ is responsible for thinking and ideas. Worry is the pathological counterpart of the spleen's mental activity in generating ideas. In a few cases, worry also may affect the liver as a result of the stagnation of the lungs and a five-element sense that corresponds to metal in salting wood. When this happens, the neck and the shoulders will tense up and become stiff and painful. The symptoms and signs caused by worry will vary according to whether they affect the lungs or the spleen. If worry affects the lungs, it will cause an uncomfortable feeling in the chest, slight breathlessness, anxiety, tensing of the shoulders, sometimes a dry cough, and a pale complexion. The right front pulse position of the lungs may feel slightly tight or wiry, indicating the nodding action of worry on qi. If worry affects the spleen, it may cause poor appetite, a slight epigastric discomfort, some abdominal pain and distension, tiredness, and a pale complexion. The right middle pulse position, the spleen, will feel slightly tight but weak. If worry affects the stomach as well, which happens if one worries at meal times, the right middle pulse may be weak floating. Worry, it affects the lungs, heart, and spleen. It nuts qi. It may also affect the liver. It affects breathing and the corporeal soul. Thank you for your attention.